This tractor does not have GPS on it, and I'm not inclined to add it right now. Oops. It's getting a little bit old, and probably we'd do better to buy a new tractor and put GPS on that. I'm doing this field all wrong. Okay, what's those lines in the sky? It's like there's dirt tracks in the sky. Weird. Okay. I guess that's just going to be annoying for a while. Should be able to take this all the way into the corner here. I have a feeling we're probably just able to do this in a single headland, so I might try and run rows now. Get the job finished quick. We'll get back to the farm. I'll unload the seed and swap it to the seed tank so that we can go and plant the oats. Unlike previous versions of Farming Simulator, where we've had a realistic seed mod, I haven't seen one generally available, or at least not recommended to me. So, I'm not sure. I kind of like it. It drives you, although it does drive you into a corner because you buy seed. Oh, I want to plant corn. I plant the corn and then I have corn seed left over. So I have to plant, I have to decide, am I going to write off that cost of seed? Because I'm just going to keep it on the in the farm until we get to the point where I've used it all up. But typically you can't use up all your seed because you're always going to need a little bit more, and that little bit more is going to have some left over again. But you have to plan ahead, and I'm going to plant three fields with barley. Looks like I need 2,000 litres of corn to plant, or barley seed to plant those 3 fields. And I'm going to have 200 litres of barley left over. I'm going to plant 1 field of corn, but I've still got 500 litres left over from the last year, so I don't have to buy any new corn seed type of thing. And it sort of added to the immersion of what we were doing. So I was right. This seeder is exactly the right size for this tractor. That's interesting. If I pull up too high, I don't see the rows of corn. And this is the thing I liked about the Lemkin planter that we had, seeder that we had on Lawfolds. I finally hit a point where I could just turn the 940 around and go back on the immediately adjacent row, we started out, I think, with a 6 metre Vaderstat seeder, and I ended up plotting alternate rows with the tractor because it just couldn't make a tight enough turn like we're doing here. Just tight enough to be able to do adjacent rows as we're working our way down the field. Okay, so it's a dull, cloudy day on the farm, and we are looking at more rain to come. I think, as we noted, that rain is 4 o'clock, so we should be good for now. And we're once again on eyeballs. I've not been paying attention to the track that I'm taking, so I'm a little bit half a degree off true north, which bears us to the right as we're going up the hill. But now when I go back down, I will do 179.5 if I can manage it. So we're slightly overlaying to the left as we go back down the field. Actually, you know what? That's part of the problem. Okay, 180 degrees. But when I'm doing things like that, I'll usually bias about half a degree off to the side of the field that I've already done, which will then mean that I don't leave gaps. The overlap gets more as I progress down the field. I also kind of need to make this turn so that the seeder actually marries up with where I need it to be. At least in order to get them. You see, I'm overlaying with two planter rows, and so I'm wasting working width. I'm not wasting seed because we're only seeding where we haven't already. And again, that's where having GPS works a little bit better, because I can judge the turn better. I think again I'm still two rows across. Are we planting from the front and the back? I think we're planting from the front and the back, so that's 4 rows wasted. Still, not to worry. 97% done. Actually, I might as well just finish the field off since there's only 1 row left and a lot of overlap on both sides. So yay. And the way out of the field is up the top there. Okay. Oh, how do I get back to the yard? I probably have to drive up that lane to the crossroads and then figure out turning around there. Not backed into anything yet, long hauler. You're just about to see me do it. Oh, actually no. In the little Kubota off-roader, I backed into a metal post that's supporting the roof of a shed. But that was more of me not looking where I'm going as opposed to me losing control of the thing I'm towing, because I wasn't towing anything at the time. Okay, that should be good. So now I need to figure out what am I going to do? Oh, that's actually the tractor. Yes. I think that was somewhat more of a weird collision as opposed to an unintentional losing control and reversing into a thing. Because some of these hedges have weird collision points. And Cavalier Roy did warn us that it is possible for a weight to get into a hedge and then get caught on the collision, which is a little unfortunate. But this is not the easiest of things to get around the map, that much is certain. Okay, we're good. Get back to the farm, we'll unload the seed, we'll transfer it onto the hopper and grab the seeder. I don't know where we're going for that. But still. We make a little bit of money and keep going till tomorrow. So tomorrow I am going to want to get the big giant thing that goes on the front of the forage harvester. Okay, now we get to laugh. For a minute and go. And I think I should probably pull forward, get that a little bit more centered. Kind of okay. Okay. I will put the weight over here. And the next job will take a little bit longer because our seeder is a little bit smaller. I really don't need to do this with this tractor, but we're in it. It's ready to go. should get one of those head tracker eyeball motion things. Then doing stuff like that would be a lot easier. Stop and fill. Let's get paid. Let's do a save. Let's get paid. Where's paid? There's paid. So collect on that one. That is in field 23, which I do believe is that one there. These are the same two, or at least two of the fields that we cultivated. Did we only cultivate 2 fields? I think we did. Is that oats? I think that's oats. Okay, let's get back in the tractor. Yes, it's one of the... I know we did 2 fields, and these are the two of the fields. I can't remember if we had any others that we cultivated, but we did all the cultivation. And fortunately this tractor's a little bit more able to haul it up these hills. And this puts us close to the store. I think once I'm done with this one, I will take this to the store and we will sell the cedar. No, the plant, we'll sell the cedar. We'll keep the tank, and next time I need to seed a field, I will put this, I'll buy the cedar module for the cultivator. And hopefully that will count as your direct drilling the field. So you get bonus environmental score, because at the moment all of our fields, or at least for the first 2 years, we were cultivating and seeding, and so our environmental score was lower because you're driving over the field twice, and environmental or farming, precision farming considers that to be a bad thing to do. Now eventually I will be replacing our cedar completely with something bigger, probably the horse one, because that's a good size, I think. Although, you know, again, it's a choice between having something this compact and being able to run around the field very quickly, and especially manoeuvring here, although the seed tank does make us a little bit long. Didn't hit the hedge that time. Might have scratched a little bit of the paint off the seed tank, but we didn't hit the hedge. See, you can't lower it until you unfold it. This a lot of equipment base game. If you press lower, it does the unfold and the lower as one action. What do you mean I can't plant this fruit in May? That might... Whoops. Okay, let's put the seed back in. That might be a problem. Let's go back. Oh no, it's sorghum. I'm supposed to be planting sorghum, not oats. And the weather is holding off for now. Okay. I'm an idiot. Let's push the button a few times, get to sorghum, and then turn it on. And look, it doesn't moan at me for picking the wrong thing. Now, I think with this this is only 6 meter working width. With this working width, I would do so much better to have a GPS on this tractor. But I don't, so I can't. Now that was the thing I didn't look at. Maybe I should. I was going to check. Our environmental score is still 74. We're getting 7% bonus. But what was important was that is my oat field. This field here is 79. This field here is 9. Oh, we haven't rolled these fields, have we? 90. And this field over here is 83. I think this is higher than it was. Oh, how do I look at... How do I show the score? Zoom map, purchase soil information. Oh, don't select a field and then it shows it. Okay, so... See, tillage 7.1 is what we're averaging around the farm at the moment. You look at this one and we are lost on the middle thing. The middle thing is weed control, and we'll be able to do that as soon as we have stuff on the ground. This one has no tillage score because we didn't direct plant it. So I might want to next winter, after the November cut, is rip this up and reseed it as a big tillage thing. That one, nitrogen is bad, or nitrogen was bad when we harvested it. This one, nitrogen was bad when we harvested it, and so was pH. This field, the only thing we've got is the plus on that, whatever that is, that's soil sampling. So we've got the soil sampling, everything else is 50% on that one because we just bought it. Same again with that one, we bought them, we've never harvested these fields, so they kind of suck for us at the moment. Now, I do know that the barley field we managed to fertilize. So as soon as we harvest that field, we'll get the bonus from fertilization on that one. The oat field, unfortunately, has way too much nitrogen, and therefore there is nothing we can do about it. It is what it is. pH again, I don't alter the pH. I don't go out lime spreading when there's crop in the field. I will spread lime on grass that's about to die because winter time, and I will spread lime on other fields that have nothing in them. But when you buy a field with stuff in it, it's got stuff in it, and you shouldn't really be planting or liming or nitrogenating it. Well, no, you can nitrogen it. You can't lime it while there's a crop in it. Anyway, we will do this field backwards as well. So if I can forage the barley and we'll get the field replanted and see if using the cultivator with a seeding attachment manages to get us a no-till field. So maximum environmental score on that count. Tillage is updated immediately. It's the lime and the nitrogen that doesn't get updated until you do your harvest. So I want to try and come up this end. And then work my way across the field this way so that we end up by the exit again.